So I was searching through the interwebs when I came across this top 10 worst politician apologies ever, and this is from WatchMojo on YouTube. WatchMojo. I wanted to say WatchMojo.com, but that's not accurate. Anyways, let's start watching it.
Will you apologise for that,
Well,
or do you think that was okay?
As I say, I stand by what I wrote.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst apologies from politicians.
I misled people, including even my wife. I deeply...
Look at this guy's face, like...
regret that.
Like, what do you do? This, I remember when this went down, like, what do you do? This is literally being talked about on your elected official, your president, your supreme ruler right now is talking about how he, you know...
For this list, we're looking at the most insincere sounding mea culpas from world leaders and other politicians, including times when an I'm sorry was in order and was not given. What politician apology do you find the most unbelievable?
I don't know who this guy is.
Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Justin Trudeau.
Oh, I've heard a lot about him. I don't really know what he did. Actually, I should probably Google. Would this make the video last ridiculously longer? What did Justin Trudeau do? What did Justin Trudeau do for Canada? No. Do. Major government initiatives he undertook during his first term as Prime Minister included legalizing recreational marijuana. Sounds good already. Through the Cannabis Act, attempting Senate appointment reform, and establishing the Independent Advisory Board. Okay, but like, what did he do to get him in trouble? All right, that seems like there's a lot more research that you need to do. Let's just keep on watching the video.
Better, but I didn't.
A politician getting exposed once for wearing blackface or brownface is bad enough, but when it happens 3 times, that's a whole new level of PR emergency. In 2019, about a month before the Canadian federal election, photos and videos emerged of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau dressing up with his skin darkened.
I didn't understand how hurtful this is to people who live with discrimination every single day.
Right.
I have always acknowledged that I come from a place of privilege, but I now need to acknowledge that comes with a massive blind spot.
Trudeau ended up apologizing on numerous occasions and comping to the racist nature of the acts in question. However, he sidestepped questions about the number of times he'd done so.
I shared the moments that I recollected, but I recognize that it is something absolutely unacceptable to do. And I appreciate calling it makeup, but it was blackface.
Like with many political
See, at least he admitted it. Like, how hard can we really go in on this guy?
Apologies. This incident begs the question, was he sorry he did it or just sorry he got caught?
No, he definitely looks like he was sorry that he did it. That sounded like a sincere apology.
His apology was weak because he used euphemisms for what actually happened.
What do you mean? He called it out. He literally said that he did blackface.
He didn't want to take responsibility.
He absolutely just took up responsibility. What are you talking about, lady?
He had to come back out today, and he said the words that he said, but at this point, he's just saying words to try to get through this campaign.
I don't think so. He seemed... I mean, I want to watch that over again, but it did honestly seem like he... Like, this looks like the face of somebody who realized he fucked up.
Times he'd done so.
I shared the moments that I recollected, but I recognize that it is something absolutely unacceptable to do.
Yeah.
And I appreciate calling it makeup, but it was blackface.
Right.
Happened. He didn't want to take responsibility.
This is why I hate the world, man. People like this person right here, who can see reality in front of them, right in front of them. Maybe she didn't see that interview. Maybe she didn't see that interview.
So he had to come back out
something
today, and he said the words that he said, but at this point, he's just saying words to try to get through this campaign.
Nonetheless, Trudeau still managed to win re-election, so the damage wasn't exactly long-lasting. Number 9. Aaron writes,
I don't like this guy already.
Gymnast Simone Biles withdrew from the women's team final at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021,
Let me guess.
citing mental health struggles.
I say put mental health
I was gonna say he did something to her.
first, so it's okay sometimes to even sit out the big competitions to focus on yourself.
Though most saw it as a noble act, Texas Deputy Attorney General Aaron Wrights didn't feel that way.
Oh, I thought he was like her manager, and I don't know. After Jeffrey Epstein, I don't trust anybody.
Tweet about gymnast Carrie Strug. The latter athlete performed a vault on a broken ankle, helping her team reach gold in 1990.
So what do you want her to do? Fucking break her other ankle? Like what?
He compared Strug to Biles, who he called a, quote, selfish, childish national...
What? Dealing with your mental health is a very important thing, and that nobody's been able to actually address for ever.
Embarrassment. After earning plenty of backlash for his comments, Wrights tweeted a half-baked apology. He said his words came from, quote, frustration and disappointment, before calling the gymnast a, quote, true patriot.
Oh, brother, that's backpedaling if I've ever heard it.
Still, it felt forced and surface level.
See, that just kind of seems like he's saying the words. Like that, this lady should have been, where is she? This lady right here should have been talking about this guy's apology in the same way. Contrast with our selfish, childish national embarrassment, Simone Biles.
Selfish, childish, national embarrassment.
You're a gross person. That's a girl
he said
like
his words
half
came
your age.
from, quote, frustration and...
Well, why are you putting her on blast to the world as a public figure, bro?
Disappointment, before calling the gymnast a, quote, true patriot. Still, it felt forced and surface level.
All right.
Number 8.
Hopefully, just from that we can see.
Politicians are people, and like all people, they are
should be held accountable like anybody else.
Prone to get emotional. However, there's a difference between getting emotional and bringing talk of physical violence into the equation. When New York Representative Michael Grimm was asked about a federal investigation into his campaign, the former Marine told reporter Michael Scotto that he would, quote, break him in half.
You're not man enough. Okay. So when you're having a disagreement with somebody, you state the facts, right? You state the facts that upset you. So like, say he said something that offended you, and say it was incorrect, or say you didn't agree with it, you then state those facts, state what you believe the truth is. And if you're angry at the fact that he even attempted this, like say, he's talking about your wife, and he's like, your wife is giving blowjobs every Saturday on somebody's on the back of a Burger King, and you're like, no, my wife is listen, you little piece of shit, my wife is with me every single Saturday. You say that again, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. That sounds like a legitimate threat. What this guy kind of sounds like he's doing, he kind of just sounds like he's trying to bully him, not say the truth. So say this guy wanted to actually be truthful and state the facts. Listen, you little piece of shit, you're getting me in trouble for all the fucked up shit that I done. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. You keep telling people. That'd be more truthful. You're not man enough. You're not man enough. So like, you're not man enough. Well, what is the truthful fact that you're saying? You are not man enough to fight me. I will break you in half, little boy. Right? No? Yes? Maybe? You're not a man enough to handle any of the smoke.
Grimm also profanely threatened to throw him off the balcony.
What the fuck?
While he eventually apologized, it wasn't until...
Yeah, this guy looks like he definitely forced at least one or two women to do something they didn't want to do.
After defending his conduct and claiming Scotto's question was a...
This guy definitely, you could tell, was privileged his whole entire life.
Quote, cheap shot.
The bottom line is,
he's a cheap shot. You threatened to throw him off a balcony. That's an understatement, sir.
And my emotions got the better of me. I lost my cool, and that shouldn't happen.
Number 7, Ashraf Ghani.
All right, I think somebody's going to be walking through that door anytime soon, so I don't think I have time to go through any of the other ones. But if you want to see more, please let me know down in the comment section. Also remember to like and subscribe if you do. So that being said, thanks for watching if you have been watching, and as always, peace.